Most people use ChatGPT to answer basic questions, write emails, or summarize text, but they have no idea just how deep the rabbit hole goes. ChatGPT is far more than a simple chatbot. It's a powerful tool with hidden features, advanced capabilities, and creative tricks that can change the way you work, think, and live. When I first started using ChatGPT, I treated it like a slightly smarter Google. I would type in a question, get a neat answer, and move on. But over time, I realized I was only scratching the surface. There were layers to this tool, things that weren't obvious unless you experimented, explored, and pushed its boundaries. Once I started uncovering what ChatGPT could really do, it stopped being just a convenience and became a creative partner, a productivity powerhouse, and even a silent business consultant. One of the first secrets I discovered was how effective ChatGPT is at teaching anything. Not just summarizing topics, but actually guiding you step by step as if it were a tutor sitting beside you. I once asked it to teach me Python, but I didn't say, give me a course. I said, pretend you're my private tutor. Teach me Python from scratch, step by step, and wait for my responses before moving forward. What I got wasn't just a lesson, it was a fully interactive learning experience. ChatGPT would explain a concept, wait for me to confirm I understood, give me a small task to complete, and then provide feedback. This changed everything. Whether it's coding, languages, math, or even art theory, you can tell ChatGPT to behave like a coach or teacher, and it will adapt instantly. And the more specific you are about how you want to learn, visual examples, analogies, practice exercises, the better it gets. It's like having unlimited tutors in your pocket, each one customized to your pace, interests, and style. Then came another discovery that changed how I approached creativity. Most people use ChatGPT to write articles, essays, or scripts, but they don't realize they could train it on their own style. One day, I fed it 3 different blog posts I had written. I told it analyze my writing style, sentence structure, tone, pacing, vocabulary. Then I said, write a new article on this topic in my style. The result blew me away. It mimicked not just the surface tone, but the rhythm and personality I naturally use. That's when I realized ChatGPT isn't just a writer, it's a voice replicator. You could train it to sound like you, your favorite author, or even your brand. This is a game changer for creators, marketers, and entrepreneurs. Instead of starting from scratch every time, you can build a foundation of your tone and let the model fill in the gaps. And you can keep refining it. Make it more conversational. Use shorter sentences, sound like I'm talking to a friend. These prompts teach the model how to grow with you. Another secret most people miss is how effective ChatGPT is at generating ideas. Real, usable, powerful ideas that spark new projects, products, and content. When I feel stuck creatively, I don't just ask, give me ideas for a video. I say, based on current YouTube trends, give me 10 unique video ideas that haven't been overdone, targeted at people in their 20s who are dealing with burnout. Or I say, give me startup ideas for a subscription service that could be launched with minimal capital but high long-term value. When you feed ChatGPT with audience demographics, platform insights, and specific tone instructions, it transforms into a strategy machine. It doesn't just recycle old ideas, it combines what it knows to create fresh angles. I've used it to brainstorm social media series, ebook titles, podcast themes, and even physical product concepts. It's like having a 24/7 think tank at your fingertips. One of the more shocking secrets I stumbled upon was its ability to simulate different professional roles. For fun, I once typed, act like a Harvard MBA consultant and give me a business plan for a small content studio. The output wasn't just good, it was structured, persuasive, and filled with frameworks real consultants use. I've since used this trick countless times. Act like a branding expert. Act like a relationship therapist. Act like a UX designer. Each time, the model switches personas and delivers tailored advice based on that expertise. This ability to assume roles unlocks a universe of guidance that most people don't tap into. It's not just about facts, it's about approach, methodology, mindset. You can use this to simulate interviews, negotiations, therapy sessions, product pitches, even job coaching. The more detailed your prompt about the scenario, the more realistic the result becomes. It's like casting digital actors with perfect memory and instant feedback. Another overlooked secret is ChatGPT's power to create systems. Not just generate text, but build repeatable, useful workflows. I once asked it, help me create a daily routine that balances creative work, physical health, and learning based on the time blocks I provide. It returned a full schedule with reasons, break periods, and habit stacking principles. I said, now add journal prompts, meal ideas, and a weekly review checklist. Done. Suddenly, I had a life system created in under 15 minutes that would have taken hours to brainstorm alone. You can do this for content calendars, study plans, launch checklists, marketing funnels, and even automated email campaigns. And if you tell ChatGPT to format the system for Notion, Excel, or Google Docs, it will lay it out perfectly, ready to copy-paste into your favorite tool. It doesn't just think, it organizes, structures, and scales ideas in a way that most people never ask it to do. One especially powerful use is what I call prompt layering, asking ChatGPT to remember context and build on it over time. People often think they need to type the perfect prompt in one go, but the real power comes from having conversation. Start simple, help me write a story. Then build, make it more mysterious. Add dialogue, make the main character younger. Now write it as a screenplay. Each step layers onto the previous, creating a result far more powerful than what a single prompt could achieve. This works with branding too. Start with, help me define my personal brand. Then, now create a mission statement. Now turn that into a bio. Now write 5 tweets based on that bio. Now make one tweet go viral. You're creating a narrative thread that becomes deeper and more nuanced with every message. It's like sculpting with words, slowly refining something until it's exactly right. Another secret that blew my mind was how well ChatGPT works as a role-play or simulation engine. I once said, pretend you're a difficult customer and I'm a support agent. Let's have a realistic back and forth and help me improve my conflict resolution. It responded like an actual angry client, complete with frustration and urgency. I practiced replies, it reacted accordingly, and I got real-time coaching. You can use this for sales role plays, tough conversations, therapy scenarios, or even public speaking practice. ChatGPT becomes not just a mirror, but a sandbox for training soft skills, refining your message, or preparing for real-world situations without risk. It's one of the most underrated use cases, and one that can deeply improve your communication, empathy, and leadership abilities. One of the least known, yet incredibly valuable secrets is ChatGPT's ability to help you become a better thinker. I don't mean giving answers, I mean helping you ask better questions. I've asked it to challenge my assumptions, poke holes in my ideas, and offer devil's advocate positions. I'll say, I believe X, argue against it logically. Or, here's my plan. What could go wrong? It doesn't hold back. It offers counterpoints, ethical concerns, and overlooked variables. This has helped me refine everything from business strategies to personal philosophies. It's like having a permanent sounding board that isn't afraid to disagree with you. That kind of friction, productive, intelligent friction, is essential for growth. It forces you to clarify, revise, and defend your thinking. Another powerful trick I use is building prompt libraries. These are collections of my best prompts, tested, tweaked, and proven to produce great results. For example, I have prompts for generating viral hooks, structuring YouTube videos, rewriting sales copy in 5 tones, simulating target customers, and brainstorming niche ideas. Whenever I discover a new use case, I document it. Over time, this becomes a personal toolkit, almost like my own ChatGPT operating system. Instead of starting from zero every time, I pull from my best prompts and modify them for the situation. This saves time, improves output, and gives me a competitive edge. Most users start fresh every time. They don't think in systems. But the power users? They build systems that grow with them. And perhaps the biggest secret of all is that ChatGPT is only as powerful as the person using it. It's not about what the AI knows. It's about what you ask, how you ask it, and what you do with the result. The model is trained on a vast universe of information, but needs your intention, your vision, and your context to turn that knowledge into something valuable. It's not magic. It's leverage. The better your prompts, the deeper your results. The clearer your goals, the more aligned your outcomes. This is what separates casual users from super users. It's not about the tool. It's about how you wield it. In the end, ChatGPT isn't here to replace human thinking. It's here to extend it, to act as a collaborator, not a crutch. The real secret is not that it can write, plan, or create. It's that it can reflect, adapt, and evolve with you. The more you explore, the more you unlock. And the deeper your curiosity, the greater your discoveries. ChatGPT is not just a program on a screen. It's a window into new ways of learning, building, creating, and becoming. But only if you're willing to go beyond the basics. Only if you're willing to ask, what else can it do?